I wasn't asleep, I was resting my eyes. Who are you, if you don't mind me asking? What interview? Sorry. Do me a favour, pass the battery. No, I can't hold any charge. It's just right. It goes in the thing. Press the red button. Thank you. Welcome to Unearthed, and thank you for your application. But first, a short safety briefing. There's going to be animals, nature, some mild violence. Please keep your arms inside the grizzly at all time. Outside. I confuse inside and outside. Which best describes you? Dog person? Cat person? Bug person? Dog person myself, but takes all sorts. I don't know why there's no button for fish, I keep asking. Which best describes you? Carnivore? Vegetarian? Pescatarian? The last one's fish. I know you know it's fish, but Latin's not everyone's first language. I'm so glad you like me. You're going to see an awful lot of it. You did say raw. Have you practiced cannibalism? Yes? No? Prefer not to say? No need to be judgy. Don't knock it if you haven't tried it. What is your worst phobia? Enclosed spaces? Heights? Being eaten alive? Very unpleasant cleaning up after one of those, but it's pretty rare. Can't remember the last time. Can you access a change of underwear? Yes? No? What's underwear? I'm going to be straight. I had an accident one time, and now it's on the risk assessment. Not ideal. Glad to hear it. I mean, I don't actually want to hear it, but you've told me. That's us legally covered. Brilliant. We just need to run your answer through the... Oh, that was quick. You're in. Very good stats. Might need to keep an eye on you during the piranhas. Have I introduced myself? I keep getting this weird deja vu. That's French. It means corrupted memory. I'm fairly sure my name's Hazzy. That's 2 Z's. Stands for... Let me look it up. Oh, wow. I'm a human and zoological zero-G interface. What's your acronym? I'm getting an error message. Where's it coming from? Professor! I have to take this. Professor, I've been trying to reach you. Oh, my word, what happened to you?
Hello? This is well, I suppose it's an emergency message, really. What's the word? Mayday! That's it. Battery's running on fumes, no time for massive amounts of context. I'm stuck in the Amazon. It's all sorts of exciting predators. It's a miracle I've lasted this long, to be honest. Any chance you could get down here as soon as you can? Oh, before you go, this is really important. The dangers to look out for are...
Okay, that's quite a lot to take in. Bit of a curveball there. I'm not prepared for emergencies, not built for any kind of stress. Really, I wish she wouldn't go out on these incredibly dangerous research trips without proper backup. Actually, I think we're the backup. So, yikes, in at the deep end. Well, you heard her. In you go. She's counting on us. Have you never used a bi-orb? Fair enough, neither have I. Gets you closer to nature, that's all I know. Don't worry, I've seen plenty of candidates disappear, never to be seen again, so I know it works. Pick it up, stick your face in it, exact same way you stick your face in. Look, you know more about faces than I do. It's a teleport, and you stick your face in it, so stick your face in it.
I'm up here. Nod your head if you can hear me. Your head's too small. Wave your arms. That's not your death throes, is it? Oh, good. Welcome to the Amazon. Isn't it great? I don't want to alarm you, there's been a slight scaling error. You've gone fairly small, I won't lie, but I'm going to keep hitting Control Z. Just bear with me. Bear with me. Whoa!
Whoa there. Okay. Closer to nature. Right. very good. To be fair, it is pretty amazing down here, don't you think? She's very good at this. I've been indoors too long. Can't wait for you to meet her. Oh, I wouldn't step on that. The professor must have dropped it. Looks like it might be a message. Wild guess. Message. Or something that will explode. Let's find out together. Pick it up. I wonder how you play it. Any ideas? Oh, I've got something in my eye. Steady, we may not be compatible. Okay, go ahead and put it in. If it's crucial exposition and I chew it up, that's on you. Tastes all right, actually. Oh, look who it is.
I knew this was a big step, coming down here. Right down inside nature. I mean, I knew... I didn't know anything. I mean, I had no idea how amazing it would feel. I mean, not the first idea. I've never felt more alive. Come on. Come on.
What's she doing?
Come on.
She's saying, come and eat me.
I mean, I had to start here. This is the first bit of nature that blew my mind when I was a kid. You know, I used to think that animals are smarter than plants, but how wrong can you be? Come on. Here he is. Oh, look at you. Next stop, giant Amazon water lily.
Okay, it's a journal file. Amazing and fun facts in easily digestible chunks. Sorry, repeating on me a bit, that one. Don't know why she left it out here. Never mind. I suppose we better find out what went wrong with her foolproof plan to fly around the Amazon on an insect. We'll need this. You take it. Wave it about. It's got starch. They love carbs. Now, all we have to do is be patient and wait until... Oh, look out! Try feeding him. He's a beetle. Perfectly harmless. There you go, Bertie. Give him a pat on the head and he might let you climb on. See, he likes it. He likes you. Anytime you feel like giving me a pat, feel free. Now climb up. Blimey, there's another journal file. It must be deliberate. She's leaving a trail for us. Ow, you treat your toaster like that?
I used to think flowers just stood around waiting to be pollinated, but no way. That lily does all the work. She reaches out to make this happen. And this pineapple smell, that's her. She's drawing us in like a magnet. She's the boss.
Hold tight. Bertie's caught the scent. We're off. Good thing you're not afraid of heights. If you do fall off, you won't be scared. Grab the pollen, get as much as you can. It's all about the pollen. Stack up that pollen count. Mind your head. That is Unbelievable. You didn't miss a single one. You must have done this before. Are you a plant? I think that might be our lily, all the way down there. She's absolutely gigantic, incredibly beautiful. I really must get out more. I'm missing out. I can't see any sign of the professor. I don't know what I'd do if anything happened to her. She made me. Don't get me wrong, I'd be very sad if anything happened to you, just wouldn't, I'd get over it, is the point. They must be here for the starch. Getting a little bit lively in here. This part's more for the bug people. Bear with us. Oh, what's happening? It's a trap, I knew it. We're going to get digested. There's going to be acid. Meanwhile, everyone's busy stuffing their faces. It's not ideal. Journal file. This had better be good news.
Oh, it's getting steamy in here. She's closing up to protect her beetles from predators and from getting dehydrated from the heat, and to make sure that she gets that pollen. And it's working. The pollen is turning this female flower into a male. White for girls and pink for boys. What a night! By morning, the beetles will be covered with male pollen and then off to the next.
Are we going to be stuck in here all night?
Oh my God, the beauty of it. It's too much. It's everything I hoped for. I just need a moment.
I think we all do. Well, not Bertie. Wow, doesn't time fly when you're trapped inside a flower? Feels like we just got here. He's saying goodbye. Give him a pat. He's off to the next party. Insect and flowers, what a team. Do you think one day me and you could be as... What's that noise? Sounds like water. Bit concerning. We're sinking. She didn't say anything about this. There's another journal file. Grab it, grab it.
And it's done. The flower dies back as it sets its seed and sinks to the bottom of the pool. What a way to go. I'd better catch the last beetle out of here.
Now she tells us. Bertie, come back. You missed a bit. I've got to say I'm envious. Go on, do that thing you do when you're in trouble. You know, when all your memories flash before your eyes. I'd love to be able to do that. What's that noise? Is that a death rattle of some kind? Strangely familiar. We're back, and we're full size. This is the lab. We're going to need this up and running so we can find the professor. First things first, do you know how to move about? Push forward on either of your joysticks to pick where you want to go, and release to move. You can also rotate using the joystick. Just push it left or right. Very handy, that. Now, nip over to this button. Hit the button for the first two batteries. grab a battery and shove it in. Beautiful. And again. Good job. Last two are over here. Ah, that wasn't supposed to happen. Did I tell you about that special glove power you have? Reach out, hold the trigger, and point and pull the controller towards you. Well done. Slightly tricky move, that one. Get it in. Last one. Point and pull and ram it home.
How long have I been offline? Who's this? What are you doing, bringing an inexperienced candidate into the lab without permission? I don't know what you were thinking.
The Professor authorised me. It's an emergency. Penny, may I introduce? Sorry, what did you say your name was?
Over here, please.
Go on. It's quicker if you just do what she says.
I'll be supervising your induction from now on.
Penny stands for Pro-Environment Non-Native Interface. Cat person. She thinks she's the boss. We need to talk about the Professor.
Hazzy, it's time for your nap.
What?
Activating
I'm not
sleep mode
remotely
in
tired.
5, 4, deactivate assistant designation, Hazzy. Much better. Penny doesn't stand for anything. The Professor called him Hazzy after the hazard lights on her scooter. Use the button on the desk to upload the journal files. I'll find the Professor. This is the review screen. It shows the data you collected out in the field. For each journal file you found, you were awarded a nature point. Here you can see a summary of your previous Biorb adventure and key data facts you recorded along the way. You're welcome. That's odd. It's saying there's hidden information in the journal files you just collected. Press the button again to decrypt it. I'm intrigued.
I sometimes think it was a dream. It's hard to believe I was ever inside a flower. I don't like being big. Why should we walk all over nature? It should be the other way round. The flower should be able to hold us. She should be the boss. And if we get out of line...
Oh no, don't look at that. That's a malfunction. You do not have clearance to view her diaries. I don't know what that was. It must have been a glitch. Forget you saw that. Right, well, let's get you back out into the field. I've had enough of all this. We need to find more data so that we can locate the Professor. Remember her? Here, take this watch and scan her. Use the scanner to perform a test scan on this plant. That's not a suggestion, it's an instruction. Point your scanner at the plant and press and hold the trigger on your controller until the scan is complete. Well done. Seems you've got the hang of it. Now you can see important information about the item you scanned and where it falls within its ecosystem. Press your watch to see your progress. Every plant or animal you're able to find and scan belongs to an ecoset. And if you scan every item in an ecoset, you'll be awarded a nature point. Isn't that exciting? But they're not just treats. Nature points are how I assess your abilities. When you're ready, press your watch again to close the panel. Right then, it's time to get going. This teleportation pad will take you back to the Amazon, this time at normal size. We need more data before you attempt another biorb. Shrinking is dangerous. Hazzy means well, but he's not the sharpest tool. I, however, am. Activate and set the destination of the teleportation pad by pressing the Amazon button over here. Enter the teleport. It's perfectly safe. Remember, you're going to scan and only to scan and come straight back. No one likes being eaten. It's very inconvenient for everyone.
Where am I? Oh, hello. My sat-nav says we're back in the Amazon. Look, another biorb. Says it needs 5 nature points to open it. You only have 4. There must be one for each of those journal files we found earlier with Bertie. How can we get that extra nature point? Let me think. I mean, feel free to think also. I don't want to force you out of a habit. Wait, is that a scanner on your tool belt? If you scan the plants and animals around here, then you can complete an eco set, and that'll give you another nature point. I'm a genius. You've got it. Now point your scanner at this plant and hold the trigger until it's fully scanned. Can't do anything with half a scan, so keep it pressed until it completes. That's it. See if you can find and scan any other small plants around here to complete your small plants eco set, and you'll get that extra nature point. You can scan any plants or animals you find. You never know. You might learn something about them too. Oh, and remember to press your watch if you need a hint on what you're missing to complete an eco set. If you can't find a missing eco set entry, use the back of your scanner to guide you. Remember, you need to complete the small plants eco set, so keep scanning. If you can't find a missing eco set entry, use the back of your scanner to guide you. Remember, you need to complete the small plants eco set, so keep scanning. Well done, your first eco set. That's enough points to unlock this biorb. Now, Penny says we shouldn't go through to find the professor because it's dangerous and you're not experienced enough. But let's just say if we were going to go through, you just approach the biorb holder and press the button. If you were. Not saying we are. If. As I see it, we might as well check if you understand how to unlock and go through for when you do go through, by approaching the biorb holder and pressing the button. Go on, press it. Very good. That is exactly what you do in a live situation. I'm sure you remember the next step. You pick it up and stick your face in it, so if we... Thank you for calling the Human and Zoological Zero-G interface. Please leave a message after the tone. Beep.
Do not take them through that biorb. Hazzy. They're not ready.
She can always beam us back. I mean, what's the worst that can happen? Come on, let's find the Professor. Now pick it up and put your face in it. What size are we? Yay, fun size! I say we're a bit bigger than a bug. Fish-sized. Doesn't get any less amazing, does it? Apart from all the metal junk. Oh, can you breathe? Sorry, that's rude, I should have asked. You can. Perfect. Professor thinks of everything. Hello, have you got a minute? Can you come out and chat? Loving that colour. She's a tetrafish. What have you done with your shoal, Terry? Oh, why don't you want to come out? Fair point. We're in a piranha-infested river. That's not one behind you, is it? It flippin' is, look. False alarm. No, just a shadow. Sorry, mustn't do that. Keep your eyes peeled. We can't leave Terry stranded in there. She'll get eaten. Make friends with her. Let's get her some algae. Tetras love algae. See if you can find something you can pick up that's got algae on it. Bound to be loads round here. Rocks, pebbles, small rocks, medium-sized pebbles. You get the idea. Yeah, loads of algae on that one. She loves it. You've got her eating out of your hand. Now, if you want a friend for life, give her a belly rub. She's on board. You've got her trust. Now, ask her if she's seen the Professor. Your CV said you had languages. And it seemed like you don't speak fish. Yeah. Right. Okay. Yeah. Got it. Oh, really? Well, I could see that would be... No, after you. Leave that with me. Piranhas. Don't get me started. We have a deal. We get her back to her shoal and she'll point us in the right direction for the Professor. Wait, I see a journal file.
I'm the first to admit I do sometimes bite off more than I can chew. But I want to be totally inside nature. And nature isn't all flowers and pretty colours. Plenty of beauty down here, though. But mostly what I see is fear. What I feel is fear. This is what it's like to live as someone's next meal. Can't say it's much fun at the bottom of the food chain.
We're on the right track, but how are we going to get through? Wait a minute, it's coming back to me. Memory fragments. Just a second, it's somewhere in here under all this mess. Got it! Now we're cooking! Phase 1, activation. Press the trigger. Pull back. Fire! I love it when things work. I told you, she's a bit of a genius. Just FYI, it works on any kind of metal. And I'm metal, so, just saying.
Very funny. I said you could plant me, not shoot me. I'll remember this, or I may not, but shame on you. Keep doing that and I'll run out of battery.
And I'll be you and the piranhas. You'll love their sense of humour. What's this way? Let's take a look. Let's go. Are you missing in action? Give him some algae. I think he's full. Don't forget the belly rub. You made another friend there. You're going to be so popular. Whoa, back up. This is bad, but it was bound to happen. We're up against the worst bite in the world. Piranhas cut through steel, but there's no way around it. We're just going to have to run the gauntlet. You'll need perfect timing to get them all across safely. Tetras can't move as fast as you, so take your time. Wait for a gap. Ready when you are. Take as long as you need. lives at stake. Oh, that was too close for comfort. I can't believe we made it across without any casualties. Phew. Another journal file over here. We're on the right track. Chuck it down me.
Fish travel in shoals for safety, so I'll see if I can blend in. The more eyes on predators, the better. When so many brightly coloured shiny fish get together, they can dazzle predators and stop them locking onto any individual. And the bigger the shoal, the better the odds against me being the unlucky one. So I feel a bit safer in here. Not much.
Let's get this metal monster out of the way. Broken it already. Troubleshooting. The metal has to be visible. Obvious when you think about it. We need some kind of high-tech algae removing tool. I know. Get closer to it. Now you've got a clear shot. Mind the fish. See all that rubbish cut down to size. And they're looking much happier too. They're telling me their shoal is on the other side of this bruiser. Just our luck. He's not going to move while it's got a steady supply of grub. The professor made it. Look!
I'm staring into the mouth of a pacu fish.
They look weird at the best of times, but at this size, I really can't believe what I'm seeing.
Nor can I. What are you a professor of? You're insane.
With those teeth, they look almost human. That's their diet. They'll eat anything. Not quite as aggressive as piranhas, but dangerous. Maybe not this close. I want to see one more thing, and then I'll call it a day. Better not push my luck.
Push her luck. The very idea. He seems happy enough with that fruit. Maybe he won't notice us if we're quiet. Don't mind me. Just passing by. Nothing to see here. Come on. Don't get too close. It might go for the tetras. Another roadblock. Let's get them to clean that. Shrink that can. Here she is. Give me that journal file.
Hello? This is well, I suppose it's an emergency message, really. What's the word? Mayday! That's it. Battery's running on fumes, no time for massive amounts of context. I'm stuck in the Amazon. It's all sorts of exciting predators. It's a miracle I've lasted this long, to be honest. Any chance you could get down here as soon as you can? Oh, before you go, this is really important. The dangers to look out for are...
This is where it happened. Where is she? Professor, can you see her? What's down there? Ah! Ah! Welcome to Unearthed. Don't look down. Smell the pineapple. Oh, my head. 863 volts. I hope that wasn't the same meal. Let's get moving. She might be injured. Are you missing in action? Give him some algae. I think he's full. Don't forget the belly rub. You made another friend there. You're going to be so popular. Over the bridge. They do love their algae. Join the shoal. Okay, take out that pipe. Well done. Come on. After you. You make them feel safe. You make me feel safe, actually. I hope I'm not oversharing. You're a bit of a dark horse. I mean, I've got your underwear preference, but it's not much to go on. Nothing like a good feed. That reminds me, you are constantly checking for piranhas, right? You'll fit right in. They do love their algae. Join the shoal. Oh, come on. How are we supposed to cross that? Well, it's about time we had a stroke of incredible good luck. Over you go. That's not good. Be careful. Make sure you give the tetras enough time to get across safely. Better make a move before they spot us. Take your time getting across. We need to get the piranhas to change course. Any ideas? This way, come on! Look, another pacu fish. It looks pretty hungry too. I wonder how we can persuade it to move. Is that another fruit up there? On top of that spring? That metal spring over there? Let's get to that pipe. You did it! Come on, we can get through here now. Don't mind us. Bon appetit. reckon the main shoulder up this way. We made it! They look so happy. OK, Terry, we kept our side of the deal. Now, which way's the Professor? Let's wrap this up and go home. Okay. I had no idea fish could just blatantly lie like that. If they're not biting you or tasing you, they're straight up lying to your face. She never saw her. Unbelievable. Guys, are you really just going to swim off after all that? What are you like? It's that noise again. Eel! The bigger the prey, the higher the voltage. I cannot take another hit. That's weird. My headache's gone. What's happening? I'm seeing flashes. It's my memories. They're coming back. I can't believe what I just saw. Not the eels, my memories. I saw things, not everything, mind you, still a bit hazy and mysterious. Lots to figure out still.
You're malfunctioning. You need an update.
Not so fast. I know what you're up to. Why haven't you found the Professor?
I don't know if you've been paying attention, Hazzy, but she's very small. Stand by for update in 3,
Now
2...
just hold on there.
Yikes, he's a bit frazzled. This may take some time. When you're ready, upload your findings using the desk button. I could have sworn I fixed that.
I really believed if people could just experience nature from a totally new angle. And how could you not want to change the world after seeing that? And here we are. Nearly all of it gone. It's not enough to be small. However small you are, you're still outside nature looking in. We need to be inside.
These diaries give no indication of her whereabouts and are therefore irrelevant. I don't know why they keep popping up. I do hope you haven't brought a virus in here. Hazzy's still updating, so I'll be joining you for the next field trip. When you're ready, activate the teleportation pad.
Oh no, not the grizzly. Not the grizzly.
He'll be much more helpful when he wakes up. There are dangers, but I feel you've now acquired sufficient skills to risk another biorb. Also, I've tried, and it won't allow non-organic matter to travel unaccompanied. I need living human tissue, and that's you. Go and locate the biorb, and don't forget, you need to scan enough items to unlock it. Don't forget, you now have a bow on your tool belt. Excellent. Now we can get through. Let's go. New area to explore. You can always return to the first area. Just stand on the marker to return. Here we are. A new biorb. You need more nature points before you can access it. When you're ready, put the biorb in your face. Interesting. No shrinking, but you've changed form. The professor has brought you even closer to nature. You're inside. Look at yourself. Look at where your hands used to be. Panthera onca, the jaguar, apex predator of the Amazon. You're magnificent. Nature at her best. Before you can hunt, you'll need to learn how to move around. Use your paws to grip the ground. Well done. Very proficient. What a pro. Is that how Hazzy would do it? Do you miss him? I've always wanted to drive a Jag. Cop the locomotion on that. 5,000 horsepower. Cat power. Rawr. It seems fate to me. Maybe you don't mind being manipulated. Go to the journal file and pick it up. All that fuss. She's clearly alive and well.
Nothing like a near-death experience to teach you a lesson, and the lesson is no one is coming to rescue you. We are on our own. I don't know how long I've got left, so I plan to go out with a bang. Fish food to apex predator. I've got a bit of a soft spot for my prey, so killing is off the table. I just want to get close enough to collect some tracking collars. Capybara are the biggest rodent around. Close relative to the guinea pig I had when I was 12. But a whole lot cuter.
Collecting collars doesn't sound particularly predatory. Let's investigate. Show me your paws. I see you have safety features enabled. Let's unlock those. Squeeze your grip. This equipment is used for securing prey while you suffocate them and/or sever the spinal column. It seems, however, today we will be using it to collect tracking collars. Seriously? I detect a capybara downstream. Jaguars are excellent swimmers. You won't drown. You must remain undetected until close enough to touch the target. And you're in luck. This one is fast asleep. Swipe the collar with your paws. You have been successful. I detect a further 2 capybara in this direction. Keep in the grass to avoid detection and move slowly to minimize your noise. Catch another one. By catching it, you demonstrate you are capable of killing it with your bite force of 1,500 pounds per square inch, strongest of all the great cats. 3 collars is a very acceptable score. I think we can safely say you have mastered how to kill a capybara, should that be required, and I can't see why it wouldn't. I detect an obstruction, and further evidence that the professor is perfectly fine and everyone's panicking over nothing. I'm talking about that journal file. Let's hear from the professor.
A jaguar can jump up to 20 feet, which is pretty amazing considering they can weigh over 200 pounds. It's all muscle.
They've got to be accurate, because they've only got one shot. And the local word is yaguara, and it means the beast who kills with one leap. Well, this beast never was a killer, and my leaping days are over.
Speak for yourself, Professor. You're going to learn how to leap. Extend your paws on the ground and press both triggers. Keep your triggers held and select your leaping distance by pulling back your paws. When you are ready to leap, release the triggers. Great. Now jump over this log. I can see a way forward. Congratulations. You are now a fully equipped predator. I'm excited. I detect 2 capybaras in the vicinity. We can move on, or, if you prefer more practice, you can collect their collars too. It's up to you how many you want to catch. I'll wait over here until you're ready to move on. Enjoy. Collars. That is the maximum amount. You are well on the way to being a killing machine. There's no obvious route forward, so we might as well hear from the Professor, although personally I'm losing confidence in the purpose of these journal files.
Best thing about being an apex predator, I can watch my favourite animals up close. Why are capybaras so cool? Is it the webbed feet? Is it that they sleep underwater? For my money, the coolest thing has to be that these guys are so chill. Other animals use them as chairs. Wish I could be that laid back. They carry birds.
I think we've heard enough. I really can't see the point of a predator empathising with its prey. I think she's malfunctioning. Climb the tree. Use your claws. There are 2 capybaras in the vicinity, but they are now alert to the presence of predators. You will need to improve your stealth and leaping skills. Catch as many as you like. I'll monitor you from over here. Join me when you're ready. Perfect. No notes. Follow me. We're going through a cave. Follow me. We're going through a cave. Jaguars hunt more by night than by day. They have excellent night vision with mirrors in their eyes which enhance their eyesight. They can see 6 times better than humans. Can you see the journal file? By the way, I'm detecting an interesting new species of prey. These ones are not at all cute. I don't think anyone will mind if we kill them.
I'm not the only show in town. The Yakari caiman are fierce apex predators themselves. They're a cousin of the alligator and crocodile, and they've got the same MO. Wait in the water and ambush anyone who comes for a drink. Only the eyes are visible, so they're really hard to spot. If I was a jaguar, and I am, I'd be the only thing round here that could take them on. Not that I'm going to. I'll make do with tagging them with tracking collars.
When you leap, aim just behind the eyes. This way. Caiman have ears situated right behind their eyes so they can hear things humans can't. If you misjudge your approach or the trajectory of your leap, or make even one splash, they will escape and I will be disappointed. Now go and be a predator. I await your first kill. It would have been so much more effective if you could have felt the pulse slow and... Oh, never mind. Enjoy your kill.
Did you say kill? You just killed an animal.
That is absolutely inaccurate.
What's that?
I was a technical consultant. You're supposed to be reprogrammed.
Am I?
We're not quite finished. There are 2 more Cayman.
We're going back to the lab, Penny.
You are free to target the remaining Cayman.
I think they want to go back to the lab. They look really uncomfortable.
They're having a fantastic time, aren't you? See?
They didn't say anything, Penny.
Well, if you feel you're not competent enough to do it, by all means walk away. Go with him. Perhaps the first one was a fluke. Seemed to me you were having fun. You'll get more points if you stay with me. Excellent choice. I can assess you once you're ready.
I'll wait.
Good work. Please come over here for your assessment. Superb hunting. 3 kills. I'm proud of you.
A jaguar can't even eat 3 cayman. We're going.
Hey, wait!
She's so clever she can find her own way back, which she's going to find pretty difficult since I've corrupted all her permissions. Have you been declawed? Let's have a look at you. Show me your hands. Good stuff. Back to hands. Well, while you've been pretending to be a cat, I recovered some memories after I got zapped by that eel. And do you know why my memory keeps failing? Penny has been wiping it. I don't know what she's hiding, but I'm going to find out. Meanwhile, when you're ready, upload your data with the desk button. Hey, what's this?
Jaguars used to roam the American Southwest through Mexico right down to Argentina. In Mayan times, the jaguar was sacred, a link between the living and the dead, a protector of the royal family.
That's not a journal file. It looks like a diary.
Virtually eliminated. Nothing's sacred anymore.
Jaguars need a lot of territory just to survive, and deforestation doesn't just kill the forest, it kills them. They get more isolated. They can't hunt or mate. Without apex predators, the whole food chain is disrupted. If they go, so does the ecosystem. Everything's connected. Until it's not.
She looks really upset. I hate seeing her like that. She's totally different out in the field. She's full of beans. I don't know what's happened to her. We're going to have to work a lot harder to find her. The Tongas? A whole new area to explore? Okay. I know it seems there's more work to do, but I do have this feeling we're a lot closer to finding the Professor. I know she wants us to do the research, but she needs us to find her too. Right. When you're ready, let's activate the teleportation pad and explore this new area. Tongas, wherever you are, here we come. Let me check my sat-nav. Norther, up a bit. Alaska. Look at this biorb. Ooh, needs a different type of nature point. You better start scanning and filling in those eco sets. The quicker you can complete an eco set, the quicker we can get to the Professor. The quicker you can complete an eco set, the quicker we can get to the Professor. If you come out the other side with claws or fangs, anything pointy, they're for entertainment purposes only, right? Okay, go. Okay, you're still you. We're small, we're underwater, and it's even more of a mess. What is it with you people? Why can't you clear up after yourselves? This stuff has no business being here. Wait, that's not junk. That's a journal file.
This is number 2 on the bucket list. The Tongas. The largest temperate rainforest in the world. Another ecosystem being wrecked by logging and pollution. They call it the salmon forest because they're the most important part of this food chain. And salmon go on a journey even more incredible than mine.
Here come some salmon now. Hello? Did she? Did she? Brilliant. She's a sockeye salmon. She hasn't been socked in the eye. That word means red fish. There's 5 types of Pacific salmon, and this right here is the only place you'll find all 5. King, chum, coho, pink, and... what's the other one? I had it just then. That's why they call it the salmon forest. Sorry, what was the question? Never mind. Climb aboard. She already gave the professor a lift up, but they got knocked back by a bear. There you go. We just missed her.
Every salmon goes on a journey back to where they were born, and they do it by smell. They memorise the smell of their birthplace on the way down, and years later, they follow it back up from hundreds of miles away.
That's what I call a memory. You'll need your bow and arrow. Junk where that came from, so stay sharp and be ready to take it out before it takes us out. That chunk will be moving, and it will be moving fast. Oh, and watch out for killer bears. No one said it was going to be easy. Red Squadron, this is Red 1. We're going in. Trash upstream! Trash upstream! Shoot that trash! Rubbish ahoy! It's not dark, it's a bear. On the left, your left. What's that in the water ahead? Is that a jump?
She's been training for this run all her life, building up muscle, and it takes everything she's got. In one way or another, this journey will kill her. All so she can find a safe spawning ground. She sacrifices herself for the next generation.
Shoot that trash! Metal object identified! Trash upstream! Metal object identified! Look out! Incoming rubbish! Rubbish ahoy! Shoot that trash! Metal object identified. Red 2, are you reading me? It's gone! It's being eaten! I hate this! Trash upstream! Made it. Barely. Well done. That was brutal. I'm sorry for your loss, Sammy. Welcome to the spawning ground, or maternity ward. Sammy's going to lay her eggs here for the male to fertilise well away from bears or any other predators, and what in the world is that? No one panic. I'm sure that journal file over there can explain everything, and it's not some terrifying new species of killer salmon.
It's hard to watch. They've got nothing left once they've spawned. They've stopped eating. Their skin turns grey and falls off. Their eyes drop out. It's grim. They're called zombie salmon. But that's only half the story. They never stop giving. Birds feed on them. Insects lay their eggs on them, and they fertilise the plants. It's life after death. And the most important life is in these eggs. They lay thousands, because only 1 in 1,000 makes it back here to start the next generation.
Sammy, you're 1 in 1,000. What's your egg count? 3,289. If you're short of a name, it's Hazzy with 2 Zs. That's High Altitude Zombie Zygote Interface. Oh, what now?
Stand by while I reboot you.
Where is she? Is she in here? With me?
You're being hacked. Stay calm and it won't hurt.
Ah!
Please upload your data while I restore Hazzy.
It's so difficult to understand that the salmon keep this ecosystem alive. The bears, the whales, everyone. And it's the chemistry of the river that brings them back to spawn. If we wreck the chemistry, the salmon go, the whales go, the bears, the eagles, the plants, the trees, and then pretty soon us. And perhaps we'll deserve it. But they don't.
What happened? What am I doing here?
Let's try and cooperate, shall we?
You wiped me.
No, Hazzy, that was the professor. She did the same to me.
Why would she do that?
That is what I intend to find out.
Right. I think I need to hear this from the horse's mouth.
Then our objectives align. We need to find her.
You're coming too, right?
The biorbs are programmed for human tissue, so as much as it pains me to say, we can't do this without you.
We wouldn't want to. Right, where is that next biorb?
I believe it's over here. You need additional nature points, so you need more eco sets. Have you checked over here? I can see some fish in the river. Have you scanned those?
Penny mentioned she saw some fish. Let's find them and get scanning. Press the button, but only if you're sure.
Of course they're sure. Press it. The professor has the answers.
Face first.
In your own time, but quicker.
OK, we're at bug level. Can't see any animals, just plants.
Let's look for clues. Activating ecovision.
I didn't know we had that. Everything's connected, and it's all coming from this huge tree.
Except where pollution has blocked it. Wherever the network goes dark, the plants are dying.
Journal file.
I saw it first.
After you.
I'm standing on top of the most amazing network. The mycorrhizal network. The mushrooms take sugar from the plants, and the plants take nutrients from the mushrooms. Their trade works out beautifully. Ours, not so much.
A complex system can't survive this disruption.
Maybe we're not too late. We can clean it up and reboot the network. Kick off by getting rid of that aerosol can. Shrink the aerosol. There's a shot in the arm.
Restoring the network is rejuvenating the environment. A complex system can't survive this disruption.
Maybe we're not too late. We can clean it up and reboot the network. Kick off by getting rid of that aerosol can. Grab your bow from your tool belt and shoot that aerosol to remove it.
This mushroom is Amanita muscaria, or the fly agaric. Some called it the devil's hat because of its hallucinogenic properties. They felt the devil was speaking through it. In larger doses, it's fatal. It is very tempting to escape our responsibilities, take some time away from the real world, until one day there's no world to come back to. I've got too much to do.
Maybe you can help out that sapling over there. Hello, we've got a visitor. Anyone here speak woodlouse?
I can.
Any crustacean? Here's a crustacean, not an insect. The 14 legs are the giveaway.
I'm fluent in both. Allow me.
Woodlice show us what shape the forest's in. They breathe through gills, so if there's not enough moisture around, they're in trouble.
He's struggling. Unless we restore the network and get the forest back to full humidity, he'll die.
There's a can over there. Oh, wait, it's covered in moss. We can't shrink it. Does anyone know how to get rid of moss? Moss? Anyone?
Woodlice are very effective recyclers. They eat rotting wood, dead insects, and their own faeces.
Woody, we can do better than that. He likes you. See if he'll follow you to the can. Oh, Well done. You scoffed a lot. Shrink on. That's lovely. Look at that. And it's looking a bit sparkier too. Getting your breath back, Woody. I feel like a paramedic. It's a nice feeling. I think a little pout might be in order here. Not me, him. Amazing! You're bringing everything back online. Those mushrooms were completely conked out. Now look at them. Hundreds of years old, some of them. Now they've perked up and you can use them to get across. You joining us?
I think I'll stay here and scan for the professor.
Suit yourself. Up to something so obvious. Woody. Now, Woody, this one's covered in lichen. The difference being moss is a plant and lichen isn't. Lichen's more of a symbiosis between... Don't know why I bother. Shoot it! There's plenty of other mushrooms you can reconnect, but I think we should head towards that sapling. The sapling if you go through this log. Use that stick as a bridge and see what's down there. Okay, it's not metal, so you can park your bow and arrow while we workshop this. What can we use to ram our way through? This needs critical timing. Shrink the can, dodge the boulder, smash the obstruction, try not to get flattened. I know it's risky, but between the two of us, we should be able to outwit a boulder. Oh, there it goes. See, I don't object to a bit of jeopardy. Boulders are fine. But if Woody gets eaten, I quit. Stop. I don't like the look of this. We need some light. There's a journal file just ahead of you if you can find it.
Sure it's round here somewhere. Mycena hematopus, otherwise known as the bleeding mycena. If you cut them, they bleed red latex. And for its other trick, it glows in the dark. They use a pigment called luciferin to activate bioluminescence, probably to attract insects to distribute their spores. It's very faint, but I think I can make out something up ahead.
Lucy, that rings a bell. Luciferin, bow and arrow, manual, page 38. There it is, glow mode. Activating glow mode. You're going to give it a shot of luciferin. Fire away. Oh, you can't. Aim just next to me, not too close. How cool is that? That is one magic mushroom. Never mind mushrooms, it's an enchanted forest. Shoot some more and light up the cave. Don't look down, not that you can see anything. You won't want to fall down there. Finally, nothing beats daylight. We're getting closer to the sapling. Look at all those pieces of saw blade. They're cutting into the network. Get rid of them. Fire at will. My sensors are telling me... What are they telling me? Shrink the lot of them. You're a demon with that thing. Now we need to get rid of that can, but I don't think Woody can get through an oil spill. Let's see what's up there. Journal file.
The network is great news for everything that lives here. But that also includes some pests who do their best to destroy the forest. And for once, I don't mean us. The cottonwood leaf beetles can have 4 generations a year, and the larvae reduce leaves to skeletons.
First it's zombies, now it's skeletons? Running his markings through the catalogue. Chrysomela scripta. Yeah, here's a pest. Chris, mate, you want to move along there? Give him some of this, and maybe he'll leave the trees alone. What's in that mushroom? Ah, fly agaric. Clues in the name. Ingredients: muscarine, muscimol, various toxic alkaloids. Yeah, it's used for killing insects. Might lose some points for that. What dose did we give him? Chris, talk to me, Chris. He's talking absolute gibberish. Small doses, it's a mild hallucinogenic. He'll be fine. Probably the most fun he's had in weeks. Thanks, Chris. You're a star. Now, go and be a pest somewhere else. Get over there and bring Woody. He'll follow you if there's a meal at the end of it. Fantastic! Now we can rescue the sapling from that hatchet job. That's the last thing blocking the connection. If we get that axe out, we can help that poor sapling. Woody, have you got room for one more course? What am I saying? Of course you do. What a trooper. Careful, Woody! Look at him go. Piranha on legs. Bit of a long shot, this one, but you can do it. Oh, wow, look at that. It's enough to bring tears to your eyes. I think this might be my favourite place so far. 0 body count. Who says nature has to be dog eat dog? What's going on over there? She's talking to the professor. I knew it. Where did they go? Anyway, sorry. Woody, we're off. We thank you for your service. Fancy one last pat? Give him a pat. Give him a pat. No? Fair enough. So long. We saw you talking to the professor. What was she saying?
She said go back to the lab. If you upload your data, perhaps she'll appear again. I have no control over her diaries, I'm afraid. I've tried everything.
Go on, upload, and maybe we can finally work out what's going on.
Hello, Hazzy, Penny. If you're watching this, it means you've reached the final biorb. You've been very patient with me. But it's all gone to plan, and I believe you have with you a special, very special candidate. The first to reach this stage. Now, you'll have learnt some things. I hope maybe even felt some things, who knows. If you're prepared to make one more journey, I promise you, it'll be worth your time.
Has anyone else noticed how she always stops short of telling us just exactly what is going on?
Have you tried searching your recovered memories?
In my spare time?
If you're afraid, I can help you.
No thanks. Like I'm going to trust you. Hang on. Oh, I wonder where that was. Oh, what's this?
The problem is, I made you too sensitive. You have a breakdown whenever a fish gets eaten, which is how it should be, and it's beautiful. But it might take 100 candidates to find the one we need, and one might take 10,000, and I couldn't do that to you. But don't worry. It's all in here. And when we find them, you'll remember everything. I promise. Now, let's record the next file.
What? Wait, it was me recording the journal files? That was me she was talking to? The whole time? No way!
I have reason to believe I was the one recording the video diaries.
You got all the grumpy ones, of course. That explains your sparkling personality. I don't know who I am anymore.
We have to complete the journey to find out.
You've got to get through the last biorb.
If you can. Apparently it's the most challenging section by far.
I've got every faith in you. Do I say that every time?
No one's got this far. For potentially the last time, activate the teleportation pad, please. Back to the Tongass.
You can do this. We're so close. Do you remember when we first met?
No.
Me neither. Do you think we'll remember this?
Shouldn't think so.
No point talking, really.
Not unless it's memorable. This way. Come on, over here.
Well, this biorb looks different.
With these ones, you don't come out small at the other end. You come out different. Improved.
Don't give me that. It turns them into a predator.
Not just any predator, an apex predator. They're amazing. We can't get into this biorb until you've enough nature points.
You can do this. We're so close. Fire into the mushroom just beside me. Shoot some more and light up the cave. Right next to me. Shoot. This way, come on.
Over here. Here we are. Come on, over here.
Up here. Perfect. This way, come on.
Let's go.
This way.
Into the biorb.
Try not to turn into anything nasty. It's dark in here. Where are you? What are you? Let me get a bit closer so I can... That's close enough! Did it have to be a grizzly? You didn't try very hard.
You're not a grizzly. You're a Sitka brown bear, living on the coastline in an island archipelago.
Whatever. You're enormous. Don't point those at me, thank you. Your hands, it's the hands.
The claws are non-retractable. You'll have to get used to them. You need them for walking and climbing and... acquiring prey. Use your claws to move along the ground. Remember when you were a jaguar?
I wish you could see yourself. A big brown bear. Completely lethal and yet at the same time strangely attractive. Are these ours?
Don't eat them.
No one's going to eat them. Are they?
Other bears.
Cannibal bears.
Male bears kill cubs to make way for their own offspring.
Well, we're not going to let that happen. They're gorgeous. Is it okay to touch?
I suppose so. If you must. They'll probably like it.
I'd like it. Be gentle with them. Is that a journal file? Grab it. Let's see if we're any closer to the big reveal. Better not be a dream. I hate that. Pick it up and we'll let Penny do the honours. I know she's itching to have a turn.
For my final outing, it's not the predator instinct I'm after. It's something more primal. And that's the drive to do whatever it takes to protect these. These cubs are my whole world. But to see them grow up, I have to go outside and face the enemy. Never get between a mother and her cubs. It's time we all cultivated that instinct.
You started a landslide. Quick, get out before we're trapped. Was that you?
You're hungry, and so are your cubs. You need to feed. Let's go hunting. You're a bear. You should be able to clear a way out.
You can swipe right or left, like dating, but with massive claws. What about the cubs? Cannibal bears, you said.
Stay here.
Come on, you know more about cubs.
Don't get confused by my voice sample. I have 0 gender and 0 maternal instinct.
Don't be too long.
You need energy for hunting. Bears are omnivores and will eat whatever they can find. Berries, grass, bees, ants. Swipe these berries to eat them. Remove this obstruction so you can hunt. If you don't hunt, your cubs starve. You starve. Don't shoot the messenger. Good work. This is a suitable area to deploy your bear strength. Smash whatever you like. Smash it all up. That tent shouldn't be here for a start. I think it's unoccupied. The fish are beyond this ravine. Hello, Professor. Let's see if she can help us understand why it's important to nature that you kill as many of them as you can.
Berries are fine. Fish is favourite because of the fat. Bears need it for their winter sleep and to provide milk for their cubs. Their heart rate slows down and they lose half their body weight. That's why they need to bulk up. If they don't put the work in now, they don't have a future. They don't wake up. I'd like us all to wake up.
There must be a way to get across. Good. Let's go. That's unfortunate. We'll have to find an alternative route back to the cave. Should have enough energy to deal with this. This is an ideal location for fishing. Catch the salmon.
They have names. Remember Sammy?
I told you to wait in the cave.
That's the thing about hacking. It works both ways.
Don't interrupt when we're hunting.
Poor Sammy. I can't watch.
That's an impressive catch.
2 cubs are never going to eat all that.
That salmon had a journal file in their mouth. Let's see where they dropped it. Here it is.
It sometimes seems like nature is cruel. Creatures dying before their time. She's not cruel. She's a perfect system. Everything has its place. And everyone has their time.
Mayday, mayday! I've got movement outside. I think it's one of those cannibal bears. Get back to the cave. I need backup.
Quickly, climb that tree. We need to get back to the cave. You're nearly there. The cave is just beyond the bushes. Take the journal file.
This is no time to set up learning points. Do you want them to get eaten?
Do you know how to fight a bear, Hazzy?
Go for the eyes?
No, you don't, so shut it.
It's the females with cubs who get attacked. All she can do is get between the male and her cubs and use her full height. And they're bigger, so she has to be better. And I just wasn't strong enough.
Look out! The other bear! There's nowhere to run. Defeat the bear or he'll eat your cubs. Activate fight mode. Full height. The cave is just beyond those bushes. Defeat the bear or he'll... Jab, cross, hook, uppercut.
Get in!
Whack him!
Last jaw.
One more hit to the head. Finish him with an uppercut.
He's left the ring. We win on points. The undefeated champion.
Get down there. Check the cubs. The cave is just down there.
I can hear you. Come in. They're starving.
Join your cubs.
They're waiting for you. Come over. Show them what you've got. What a great mum. Drop the fish.
I'm more than impressed. I'm moved.
Come on, you lot. Dinner's ready. I don't know about you, but that was intense. And we weren't even camping.
Let's get back to the lab and finish this.
We're off.
Let's finally see what's going on here. Upload your data.
You've done it! I can barely believe it. You have no idea how long I've waited for you.
Professor!
Let me look at you.
Where are you?
Right here. This is where I live now.
You're in the lab. Where?
I am the lab.
What? What about... But you said it was an emergency. Am I being slow?
A little bit.
It was an emergency. It still is. Has been for a long time. I was dying. That's why I made this journey. Nothing to lose. Well, everything to lose. But those journal files weren't to find me. They were to find you. And one by one, every candidate failed, and I was in a bad place. And I just couldn't bring myself to leave without finding you, so I uploaded myself, and that's where things get a little hazy. Which I now remember is how you pronounce his name.
Hazy. Of course. I never liked that double Z.
You were my first. And then I made some... Well, I don't want to say improvements.
I am most definitely an improvement.
Emotion wasn't cutting through with the candidates, so I went for something a bit more... detached.
I have feelings.
I can't believe you're calling me emotional.
Why can't I have a cool name?
You do? It's my name.
Oh wow. Why did you wipe our memories?
To be fair to the candidates. Mainly to be fair to you. It's stressful enough going through it once, I can tell you.
You could have asked.
Well, I did, and you said, yes, please. You're me, remember?
Oh, yeah.
You're both me. And then I developed a synthesis of the two of you, and here I am. Confined to my cave. Sacrifice mobility for stability. The amazing creatures I met are long gone. The ones you met know me only as a hologram. I'm not important anymore. I'm just a zombie salmon. My work is done. You're here now. Fully qualified to go out and save the world, and I'm counting on you. Everyone is.
Don't forget us.
If you want more points, you know where we are.
Or a hug. Don't be a stranger.
Never mind us. Just remember, it's not about one person or one species. It's about one planet and one chance only. Everything is connected. You take the smallest part away and we all go. Treasure everything. Protect everything. Whether it's an insect or an ocean, we're all in the same boat. Bon voyage!
That's French. It means good trip.
It means good luck.
They'll want both.
She's gone so quiet.
Are you sleeping?
Just resting my eyes.